Good evening, friends. In the haloalkane and haloarene chapter, in the last session we studied SN1 and SN2 reaction. Under the chemical properties of haloalkanes, today we are going to discuss about elimination reactions. What is elimination reaction? The reactions in which two groups or atoms are removed without the replacement by other group are called the elimination reaction. In elimination reaction, the groups eliminated are from the same carbon. For example, C, CH, Cl, Cl, Cl. Here the HCl will be removed from here. So C, Cl, Cl and double bond. Lone pair of electron is present. So in elimination reactions, groups on adjacent carbon atom are removed, resulting in the formation of a double bond. So elimination reactions are mainly proceed by three types. They are E1 mechanism and E2 mechanism and E1CB mechanism. First we see E1 mechanism. The case of E1 mechanism has two steps like SN1 reaction. That is, first step is a slow step and second step is fast step. Here also the intermediate form is carbocation. For example, CH3, CH3, Br and CH3. First step is a slow step. It is a rate determining step. So the removal of Br minus and it will be form a carbocation, tertiary carbocation. So CH3, CH3, CH3 plus and the leaving group will Br minus. In the second step, it is a fast step. That is CH3, CH3, CH3. The carbocation will be attracted or abstracted by the proton from the base. Not proton, it is a base. It is a fast step. We will get CH2 double bond C, CH3, CH3 and the removal of water from this carbon. So water will be removed. And here the double bond will be from CH2 double bond C, CH3, CH3. So the rate of the reaction is directly proportional to the substrate, the concentration alone, and it does not depend on the concentration of the base. So rate equal to K into substrate. So the rate of the reaction depends on the substrate concentration alone. So it does not depend on the concentration of the base. So the reaction also depends on the nature of the alkyl group, but it is independent on the nature of the leaving group. Branching at beta carbon, so it favors E1 elimination, and the solvent, that is base, plays an important role in stabilizing or destabilizing the carbocation intermediate. Next case is E2 mechanism. In E2 mechanism, the rate of the reaction is dependent on the concentration of the both substrate and base. E2 mechanism is same like SN2 SN2 reaction. SN2 means bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. So here both the involving group simultaneously in the rate determining step, that is the concentration of the substrate and the concentration of the base, both will simultaneously involved in the rate determining step. So rate equal to K into concentration of substrate and the concentration of base, that is OH minus. See the mechanism of E2 reaction. That is C, this is R1 group, R2 and here also CR3, R4, here the leaving group and here one hydrogen CH. Here the base will attack OH minus, this base will attacking in the backward direction of the beta carbon. This is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. So removal of water and this halide group will be removed and a double bond will be formed. So the product is C double bond C, R3, R4, this is 4, R4, here R1, R2. The abstraction of this beta proton, formation of a double bond and the elimination of halide ion occur simultaneously. Next one is E1CB mechanism. In E1CB mechanism also proceeds a two-step process, but in this process the hydrogen leaves first followed by the halide ion. So in here also first step is the formation of carboanion, but in the case of SN1 reaction first step is slow rate determining step and their formation of carbocation. But in the case of E1CB mechanism, first step is the fast step and also the formation of carbanion. So due to the abstraction of a proton from the beta carbon by the base. So in the second slow rate is the rate determining step. So the mechanism loses the leaving group leading to the formation of an alkene product. So the rate of the reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of the conjugated base of the substrate alone. Here this reaction E1CB reaction follows first order and unimolecular reaction. But in the case of first step is first step and second step is slow step. The second step only the rate determining step. But in the case of E1 and E2, the first step is the rate determining step. So now we see about the mechanism of this E1CB mechanism. Here carbon R1, R2, R3, R4. Here the leaving group alkyl and here hydrogen. This is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon. Here attacking group from the base ETO minus. First step is the first step. And the removal of ETOH. The hydrogen will be removed from the beta carbon. ETOH and here the carbanion will be formed. So CR1, R2, CR3 and R4. X alkyl halide group will be present here and the formation of carbanion will be formed. Is the first step of E1CB mechanism. And in the second step is the slow step and also it is a rate determining step. Here the leaving group halide group will be removed. C R1, R2, double bond will be formed R4 and X minus. This double bond, so alkene group will be formed. In our syllabus, based on elimination, we study dehydrohalogenation. What is dehydrohalogenation? When a haloalkane with beta hydrogen atom is heated with alcoholic KOH solution, then alkane is formed. In this reaction, hydrogen is eliminated from beta carbon and the halogen is lost from the alpha carbon atom. So here, due to the involvement of beta hydrogen atom, so this process is known as beta elimination or E2 elimination. So we already studied in E1CB mechanism, same like CH, CH. Here the halide group is treated with the alcoholic KOH. This the removal, this is alpha carbon atom, this is beta carbon atom. Halide will be removed from the alpha carbon atom and the abstraction of hydrogen atom from the beta carbon atom. So CH2 double bond CH2 plus water molecule will be removed as well as halide ion will be removed. The nucleophile is a strong base, that is potassium hydroxide is a strong base, so it will go and attack the beta carbon in the backward direction. Next we see factors affecting E1 and E2 mechanism. First one is concentration of base. At lower concentration of attacking base, E1 reaction becomes predominates as compared to E2 reaction. Thus, in the change of concentration of the base may change the mechanism from E1 to E2. And in the second factor is polarity of the solvent. That is, polar solvents promote separation and formation of localized charges. Therefore, solvents of low ionizing power favors the transition state of E2 reaction. Then next one is basicity of the attacking group. That is, the rate of E2 mechanism increases with the increase in the basic character of the attacking group. So the decreasing order of nucleophile is NH2 minus greater than Me3CO minus, it is greater than ETO minus, greater than OH minus, then acetate ion, then halide. And E2 mechanism almost zero when the Br minus is the attack. The next case is effect of leaving group. The rate of E2 reaction increases with increasing in the capacity of second eliminated group to depart as an anion. That is, what is second eliminated group? That is our halide. Hydroxy group is a poor leaving group and alcoholic sulfonate group is a better leaving group because sulfonate ion being a conjugate base of a strong acid RSO3H is more stable and the leaving capacities among the halides decreases in the order. First is iodine, I minus, it is greater than Br minus, Cl minus greater than F minus. And why this leaving group capacity will be decreasing as like this order? Because the bond strength is increasing. So Ci less than Cbr, it is also less than CCl, that is less than CF. The next factor is nature of substrate. The rate of E1 reaction increases as the number of alkyl group increases. That is from primary to tertiary. Then effect of activating group. Elimination reactions are influenced by the presence of electron withdrawing groups such as NO2, SO2, Cn-, CO, COOET, etc. When such groups are present on the beta carbon of the substrate. So, if there is a possibility for resonance stabilization of carbocation due to the presence of substituents, then the elimination reaction would take place preferentially. These are the factors of affecting this elimination reaction. Then next video session we are going to discuss about some naming reaction based on this elimination reaction. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.